I've gone through different ways of how do I introduce my reading this evening. One of them is to Fabu, where are you? Fabu, who just finished here and has been the poet laureate for many years in Madison. She started, well, not she started, but part of her journey went through my hand when she was my student at the university. Thank you, and we have read, she and I, many times many years ago really, together at happenings like the Africa Fest and so on and so forth, and had a good time. I'm starting like this after trying to decide how to begin, because I want to then next go on to my present wife, who ushered me here. Where are you? I can't see you. Come here.
Oh dear.
Now this is a complete surprise for her, not for me, because even as she said, please don't read anything about me, don't call me that. I said, yes dear, yes dear, yes dear. And so I'm breaking all those promises.
You all pay tonight.
In fact, not only am I calling her up to the stage and saying, in our short married life, because I was married before, we've had a wonderful time, we've been overseas, we've had experiences about which some of them I have written poetry and so on. Too short a time tonight. It's okay, because otherwise you won't go to bed. It will be too long, but I do want, I'm going to break another one of your no. Not right now, but in just a little while.
Should I sit down?
Okay, yeah.
Restore your seat.
And then the major thing that we came here about and for is Andrea, where are you?
Right here.
Yeah, Andrea, you put the light in people's faces so they can't see you. Now I see you, yes. Andrea and I have read at different places, sometimes together. Canterbury Bookstore was one of such places.
Yes, indeed.
And tonight is going to be the second night that I have to say something at Andrea's birthday.
It was there my 50th.
Yeah.
It was at her 50th.
At her 50th, you read that poem.
Just last Tuesday.
Right.
Really, yes.
Yeah, don't confuse me. You know, I'm 92 years old.
Darling, I won't let them confuse you.
Yeah.
Bind the hill.
She was, it was your 70th, wasn't it? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
50.
And I wrote, scribbled a poem as people were talking about Andrea and so on, piling praises on her. And I thought, well, this lady is not as old as I thought she would be, in my view. She's pretending that she's old, she's walking, she's wanting sympathy, you. And then I said, entitled The Hill, Andrea, as you stood there confessing your age, which I now forget, I thought, this lady can't be over the hill, though some would swear you are. But don't kid yourself, baby. You aren't that lucky. There's still a lot of hill to climb. The top is at the century mark. Maybe. So relax before you knock on the baobab tree perched on the hill's summit, and wait for the voice from within and the splitting of the baobab before you may enter.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I thought, well, I just wrote this poem for this 70-year-old lady. What were you, 70?
I was 50.
50. I'm 73. She's 50.
You see?
No, I was
She's
50.
60.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, we be old.
We be old. Did I say you were 70?
Yeah.
All right.
Not yet.
It's still kicking.
She's 65.
65.
65.
Today I'm 65. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. It's not easy to be 92.
All right.
And I'm confessing in the next poem. A few more gray hairs, a lot more gray matter. Wish the earth were a little flatter, then I'd walk and not feel fatter. Wisdom's light and cease to scatter. Oh, what the hell does it matter? My favorite number is 85. That's when you were, whatever that age was that you said. I really, okay, I know I've got to sit down. I know I've got to sit down.
But you got one more.
Oh, one more?
Two more.
Or two.
Oh, two.
Two.
All right.
Many as you want.
You're 92, you can do what you want to do.
No, we can't.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I brought here a few loose sheets, but I also have a book, and I forget sometimes which poem is in what form. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Can I help you? Can I help you? What do you want to find?
Music of the violin. I've got it. Yeah. All right. It's entitled Music of the Violin, and I think this will be the last one. I'm taking too long, and much longer than I think is permitted. I came from South Africa, got here in 1964. With my first wife, I married there and our two kids. My wife, that wife, passed away here in 1993, which was very difficult. Then, while I was one of the people who did radio literature program at WRT, I was captured. I was captured by this lady here. I will not tell you how she did it, but she did it in such a way that I could not escape because she came into a room where I was having a live interview of, it wasn't Fabu, even though I did have time, she said, but this one was one of my students who's now world famous for other reasons, etc. And not bad things, I'm sorry if I suggested that, but she's marvelous. While I was live with her, the door opens very gently and somebody walks in, and since this was a live interview, there's nothing I could do. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't say, get out of here. Or, people would be amazed.
That's why I walked in.
Now, I just want to read the poem that I appreciated that moment, what it brought to me, which is this woman by the name Marcy, M-A-R-C-I, not C-Y. She insists on that. And there's a whole down story behind that as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, the night is going, and I'm writing what that became to me after we married. A poem that I entitled Music of the Violin. The gods favored me in my moment of loneliness, placed gently in my hands a Stradivarius, breathed into the Stradivarius and me the knowledge to sing. I play first a pizzicato. With my nimble fingers I pluck and pinch and twitch and tickle the strings for naughty pleasures. Then up and down the scale, a gentle brush with a bow, and I tap and pat the sounding chamber. And sensitive to a fault, the Stradivarius murmurs sweet strains like human voices falling from heaven, an anthem I never before heard. Now the soothing strokes from my hands calm it to a gentle tempo. In the final strains, the Stradivarius speaks to me, entrances me with a diminished chord that hovers tantalizingly over the precipice, slides into a dominant chord to deliver us unto a tonic statement. And the music of the violin flows away, away, to live forever in the ensuing silence. Thank you very much.